Okay, and we're back with another game today. So yesterday, I tried playing getting the car loser. Like I just can't get under the riding and the gameplay, so I decided to skip it. Okay, and today we're playing Yes Your Grace. Okay, I have quite high hopes for this because um, like first of all, that each of your choice matters. Second is like it's a management game, so I won't say management game is my favorite one, but I kind of enjoy it a lot. Okay, and the fact that this is about your choices like affect how the story will go. Like basically, it's gonna have multiple endings and multiple situations will lead to it. Okay, so since you're the king, okay, your actions impact it's gonna affect basically your whole country. Okay, but also as well um your own family, okay, either with your wife and your kids, okay. So now, I haven't like spoiled much for myself, okay. Just like basically the basic setting. It turns out that the king is married, okay, and the wife only able to give birth to daughters, okay. And by the way, it should not be said like that, okay. It should be the other way around. It's safe because it's like the man, okay, basically if you learn basic biology, is that the the man is the one, basically the sperm is the one that carries the genetic for gender, okay, because like the ovum is always X, okay, and only the sperm is only going to be have either X or Y chromosomes, okay. So that's the thing. But before that, can I just lower down the music a bit? It's a bit too loud for me, but I'll raise it up here. Okay, now let's go. Now let's go. Yes, Your Grave is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes the subjects will have spiteful intention, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. So basically, this is I won't say unforgiving game, but it's a very hard setting. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. It's time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down. Hmm. I better put on the crown. This what? Select this to interact with. Crown of King of Davern. Wear it. King of Davern. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. Um, this is a map of the castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Throne room. Oh, here. Your Grace! You're a deserter. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? What would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no choice of winning. If we let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Uh... Like, this is a hard choice because, like, if we let him go, okay, if we let him go, then it'll be like the rest might follow. But if we don't, then people be like, oh my god, the king is a tyrant. Even the brave soldiers are essential now. Okay, so like we need every single hand we have. With courage, we will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him live, General. Go and stand for Devon. Thank you, Your Grace. Hopefully that he overkill Your Grace. How bad is it, General? Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night and yet it's so bright, as if Svarog himself walk on our land. Oh yeah, by the way, this one's like either Nordic or Eastern European vibe about it. Yeah, I kind of like it. The thin wall won't last long, and we lack of any soldiers, any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear them chanting? They are getting ready. We better get started. I've gathered archers from all the other walls. They are awaiting you at the wall, your great. There's still time to put up white flags. Where? How do I get up? Oh, here. Oh, dang. Sons of Davern. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest man, I bid you fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Ah! Do you think we can win? Yes, you agree. Basically, it's a tutorial this part here. 1 year earlier. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. You found me. Well done, father. Come on, Losulia. It's not often that we do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Losulia, there's no way to talk to your father. Losulia is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Astalia. We can see you from miles away. You shouldn't have exalted your sister across the garden. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud, she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. So Syria is such a dumpling. There's another. Ah, there she is. And here's the little one. I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official, huh? Maybe next time, Sudani. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne of week. Gravno, week 1. So in other words, like we have like around 50 weeks, I guess. Your petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Ah, the wife. Can you go and speak to Loselia, my dear? I tried talking to her, but she won't respond. I don't know what's gone to her recently. Maybe she will open up to you a bit more. Open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Dungeon guard. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rain has soaked through our roof. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. Ah, I think I should fix it. You will see the required fast in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes notes about the encounter in your archive. You can see all the entries by clicking archive button below. Oh, this button here. Peasant. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding at hand, and congratulations. The problem is, enough gold supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter-in-laws uh think of our family? We want to hire a band, but no. You have my blessing, but I won't help. The kingdom has more important matters at hand. Wish your daughter the best from me. You scheme us a little gold? Shouldn't the king support his people in the hard times? We are in hard times. I can feed my guests with the king's blessing. Then make it smaller. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources to build an inn. I think this is good. I think this is good because maybe like it's gonna bring profit and we can take more taxes from them. Take this gold. Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. Peasant? Monsters. Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night. Unseen, unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men, check what happened, find the responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp hands. Hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Tell me more. Okay. My agent will check the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Click on the glowing cloud to move to next week. Sometimes you need to see your family before you can advance. Okay. Throne, leave. Castle wall, right? I think I need to find Lord Celia. Ah, my daughter. Lord Celia.
I don't know.
Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the garden? Nope. I'm fine, father. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore. So Astella's been pretty nasty recently. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Steve. Let's find the rest of my family. Garden? Asalia. Yes, father? Can you explain the fight in the garden? What's the matter with you two? You and Rosalia are supposed to be best friends. You mean why Rosalia is such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. This isn't going anywhere, is it? How can you both of you be so stubborn? You're not going to let her off, are you? Not until she stops being such a pain. If she wasn't so annoying, I wouldn't have to insult her. And so we come full circle. Say. Do I ever? Let's discover a bit. Dungeon. This is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, you agree? While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I had the scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, you agree? This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. The dungeon's a mess. I don't want to think what else is growing in here. It's pretty tough. By all the good, by all the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what's happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This, this is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life, to those in need. Why are you here again? I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Ah, yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I'll serve a higher purpose now. If I let him go, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. He's just sweet talking me. I think you need some more time to think about what you're saying. Your Grace, but I am the chosen one. The gods have spared my life for a reason. I doubt that. Anything else? Nope. Okay, let's go. Barrels. Let's try to go to the castle walls again. Because we did talk to our other daughter, Lorsulia.
Uvana.
Hmm. I think it's time to skip. This is your weekly summary. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fix the castle in the last section. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button and upgrade name. You will see the cost added in the summary. Uh, okay, this is definitely what we need. Okay, okay, this one. Wait, do I have enough money? Oh, resources. Okay. Repair theater. Hmm. Content. Never mind. I think this is fine. Grab no. Week 2. General. Your Grace. No sign of the monster. We did stumble upon these bandits though. So they were pillaging the village. Redhead Sharpteeth. A crest of Radovia? I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have one right here too. Tell me, whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Radovia? Your man is right. Radovia is my home, and soon yours too. Ha! Why are you here? What were you and your man doing near the village? We're just making a living. One might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? We have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country? Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we cannot allow barbarians to stalk our land, plundering and killing innocent men. There's no question that justice needs to be done to this one. Okay, if I say no my mercy, like, and then he's gonna like continue. He doesn't sound remorseful at all. Okay, and I don't think I should throw him in the dungeon because like it's gonna like um one is that we don't have enough space. Two is that we're gonna have to feed him. So might as well execute him. No Radovian scum will threaten the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear. Ah, I need to see Aurela for this. Uh, Lord Sulia, I bring news, father. I said let's sneak out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to the chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sedani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Dick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's got into you, Rosulia? Asira sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? Audrey, did you know about any of this? No, Your Grace. I better talk to those Asalia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. I think Rosulia is a good one. Peasant. Yes, Your Grace. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I asked you to help find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Our general will try to find your son. He will ask around and see if he can track down your son. I hope he is still in one piece. Okay, you have my thanks, Your Grace. Lord Etten. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to track her back. The thing is, I tracked down. I know where they're keeping her. Okay? And I planned everything out. I just need... Or I could just pay. I give you a general. Uh, give me a second. I wanna like load. Okay. Like this, like what he said just now, it's basically similar to the guy that lost a son. Okay, but the son is much cheaper. Okay, so maybe I can pay. And this part also, I'm quite worried. Who's your leader? I've heard enough. If we execute him, like say, maybe we're gonna be attacked. If we throw him into the dungeon, maybe we can use him as a chip later on. We're rot in the cell. You want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill. Like I will never let him free. But on second thought, maybe I should. Maybe I should kill him. Maybe I should kill him. Okay. Execute him. Help? Help what? Who's your leader? I've heard enough. Execute him. Okay. Oh, hello. Execute him. Okay, we've been through this. What do you make of this, Audrey? Radovians? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten war? There's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Okay. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. If our current resources at a war could bring us could bring certain defeat, I will make some preparation. Help with what? Lord Sulia. I bring new father, Asalia. I can't use our general, okay? But 7 gold for 1 kid, I don't think I can. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. I screwed together 1 gold. Try finding him yourself. I'm not sure my man or gold would make any difference. Your son could be anywhere. I was afraid he would say that, but I will not give up on him. I will find on him myself. Etten. I'll give you a general. Pay them once. Pay them once, and they will only want more. This is the best option. You're right. Send the general my way, and I'll tell him my plan. Thank you, Mowgli. Good, good. It has to work. Who's this? Pietro. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Okay, let's leave the throne for a while. Against the wall. Lorsulia. Lorsulia.
Tilla.
Okay, let's talk to the others. Garden. Asalia. Yes, father. There was a wedding in the village. There was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. It wasn't bad, but I've heard it could have been better if my father wasn't a bit less stingy. How do you know this? Sounds as if you're honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I heard what people say it's all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lord Sulia told me about what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course, Sadani. Sadani? I have too much on my head. I'm worried about you. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lucia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Rostulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it will be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's so infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You are confined to the castle. No more visits. Okay? No more visits to the market. What am I supposed to do in these God's forsaken walls? Stupid Losulia, I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. Not only that. Not only that, she's gonna pick a fight with Losulia. Okay, we need to talk to Losulia after this. I'll visit the other place as well. Bedchamber. My wife. Ooh. Darling? Foreign barbarian visited us this week. Redovians have come to Devon. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Redovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child to a thug. Baron, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Redovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Losida will soon be a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Bayran, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What got into us? How could we promise our daughter's hand to a Rhodovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric dog, though. We can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry, we will solve this. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's hope that the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turns out. What now? If Byron shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly. How would a commoner afford an army? Even we can. How could Radovians get to Devon? Anything seems possible at this stage. How did they send the bandits to the dungeon? No, I let him see this. Damn it, you should have questioned me first. How are you holding up? I don't know. Since one will marry a prince, a lord, even? Yes, but let her marry a thug? He'll be fine. I won't let them take away her. I'm terrified. How can I handle this? Wish that you would tell me that earlier! You never give me the information. Okay, I hate this. Like, at least I can prepare for it if I knew. I hate myself. I've heard enough. Oh, wait. Up. Give me a second. I screwed up. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Come on. Come into the dungeon. Later we can ask. I'm finding him. General. Pietro. Okay, leave. We talk to our wife first. Wait. Talk to our wife first. What now? If Bayran shows up, did you send the bandit? Maybe we can question him and see what he knows. I'll see what I can do. How are you holding up? Okay, dungeon. Just looking around. I didn't think a king would come to the dungeon. Honor, truly. Enough of the game. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Bayran, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Hahaha. He's raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him. He remembers. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers who believe this bunk? Who are really insane? That's all for now. Don't you worry with me. I'll pray with my friend here, Your Grace. Yeah, because I got a bad feeling that if I let him be with him, he's gonna influence him and like he become like like disturb us later. I think he had enough. I hope you learn your humility. Really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. I hope it's for the better. I hope it's for the better. Bad chamber.
إيكانا أنا كوفال إنو إبانا
Maybe let's just hope that we can exploit Baron's followers.
إستوفو
It's a wedding. How do you know this? Said Danny. I'm worried about you.
واشتلكها ولكان إستو أول نحكا
No more visits to the market. Lorsulia. Is Lorsulia the eldest? Say that she's 13. I think it is Lorsulia.
I don't know.
I do. Tell me what's going on. Also told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I had started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, and why is that? You're a grown-up woman now. Soon lords and knights will line up to ask for your hand. I know you have to choose someone, but we can wait. I promise you we won't move forward until if you're not ready. Time will show. We don't want to give them to Byron, okay? The bandit, the thug, okay? I'm not giving her to Byron, but if it's the fate of the country, okay, next week. I think we can repair the theater. Gravno, week 3. What the heck? Pigeon. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised. For the gods have graced us with their strength. Baron, the king of Radovia. So they do have a king after all. And there's a king, and where there's a king, an army follows. But what promise are they babbling about anyway? I don't know. Whatever their imaginings are, they will probably come looking for them. The problem is, our treasure has been bad in time. Seeking allies might be the best. I will let you get on with the audit, and I'll make preparation in the meantime. I'll be in the council chamber, Your Grace. I'm representing Bank de Florentinium, Your Grace. I hear your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does it work? Okay, we understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solution to give you a search of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. Okay. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you. Last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. And if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. Okay, this is great. Why you should do this is because like if you have money now, you can easy to save. Um, you can buy more things currently and like for example like repair stuff, upgrades. Okay, if you do that, then later like you can increase the income. Okay. Easy to say this idea is like coming from civilization. For me playing civilization. Okay. So like if you can, let's say for example, like um, you can chop the tree, to build to build something. Okay. Let's say a farm. Okay, and that will increase they will further increase your your population. Okay, and the faster you get your population, the more things you can do with it. Just pay back. On to borrow gold. You can offer 50 gold repayable in over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. I'll take it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. The Blank of Laurentini is always happy to help. Pattern. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Man dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. 7 pieces of gold. I think take the supplies better, but supply is cheaper. Feed your children well. That will be enough to keep us moving for a couple of weeks. Gods favor you. I've come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is well positioned. It has many visitors but never stay for too long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. Sounds good? Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I'll get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We could make a cheaper share bed. Oh, this is going to work well. Give me a second, let me drink water. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious, I don't think. But fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. Uh, I don't know whether, like, I can't choose number 3. Okay, I can't choose, like, I can't leave it be. Like, if they are malnourished, it's gonna get worse. I don't know whether I'm gonna give him the best or just a bit. I think I should give supplies. Give them out in your village. Make sure everyone has access to what they need. We are beyond concern. I hope that spirits will keep you well. Let's go. Garden. Stay safe. Do I ever? Council chamber. This one shows the stock. It's our house emblem. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we are up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Click on allies the resource. Okay, allies. We can talk to nearby lords, but I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you have the details of each potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available to send an invite. $3,000. King Talus will visit us in a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Rodovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Tell me about a battle preparation. What would you like to know, Your Grace? Is our army ready to confront the enemy? We don't know yet what we're up against, but with our army, we couldn't even defend against peasants with shovels. Svetovit himself would have to help us. Okay, finding allies would be vital if you want to stand a chance. Is our army... Nope, same subject. Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know about your grace? Resources. We have to control 4 resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly. Gold, supplies, army, and contentment. You will need to distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they are happy, their contentment will grow. A strong kingdom needs a big army. To gain more soldiers for our army, we will need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings. We can gain resources through taxes as well as from alliances we make with the lord. Taxes. Okay, happy people pay their taxes gladly, while resentful will do what they can get around, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high in order to keep a good gold flow. Petitioners, peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords even. They all have problems and they will seek help from the king. We can use our resources and agents to help those in need. Beware though, some might come with malicious intent, so you should carefully consider who is truly in need, your grace. Change subject. That's all for now. So Danny, hey there. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. That's new. I like it. Your grace. Hmm? Hey there, little one. You shouldn't be playing here. So Danny, I was told you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the cat fortress. And you have the finest items here, father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. If I say go play in the garden, she's gonna be more, mean and like unruly, naughty and stuff. I don't think she's gonna. I don't think it. I think she will be fine here, cause like the swords are up there. The only thing I'm worried about is that she will, how should I say this, like she overheard the talk and like spread it out to the villagers, and the villagers will tell like the bandits or something like that. But if I say go and play in the garden, she'll become naughty. Okay, fine, you can stay. As long as you don't damage anything. Oh yes, thank you, your grace. Ooh, let's see what else is in here. Goodbye. I bought it on the market. I'm not sure how it works, how accurate it is, but it looks nice. Oh well. Bed chamber. Wifey. Are you holding up? See you later, darling. Are you holding up? Lorsulia, are you feeling better? Lorsulia. Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. Goodbye. Oh well. I think we'll just go on for the next week. Next week. Anything else? Seems like we can upgrade. Save and continue. Gravno, week 4. That's all for now. I bring you news about Lord Ethan's case, your grace. With his plan, my squad and I managed to take his daughter back. Thank you. Tell us. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father, what? Look at what she did. Has put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her I told her? I didn't tell Australia anything. I never told you, you told me. Of course you did. Now she won't leave me alone. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. But if you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do. And that I'm standing still, and that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we have a lot of going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand here like a commoner here. Of course, let's talk in the commoner. Huh. You have a lot of books. What is she doing here? Are you letting children play with your archive? Girl, be gone. Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eric? What can be so important that you couldn't just stand a pigeon? I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Redovia has threatened me and my family. Redovia? Here? Yes, they're a simple man, untrained. Tell you what, I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. Just like that? Yeah, of course not. You see, my son, Evo, has been crying and moaning about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lorsulia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that doesn't concern you. You get an army and I get Lorsulia and access to these books. So an army for a marriage return. Of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. But we'll do it on my terms. I can't let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now. Eric, we both know Davon has seen better times. When Rodovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Who is useless? 1 and 3. Like, the thing that made me think right now is that if I have 3,000 men... Okay. 3,000 men is not bad. The problem is the upkeep. Okay? That's the thing. A general is like the most safest choice, okay? Like, if we have 3,000 men, like, we can repel anytime. But with a general, we can do more things. That's what I'm thinking. So... 3. I think 3 is better. You provide a general to help our people's needs. How about I just pay you for one of yours? That's fine. I'll send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archive. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books, then I think I'll start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? Great! You've made an ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Okay, when lords have news, green icon will appear by their name. Like this one from Lady Ada. Okay. Ding. How's your wife? Haven't seen Paloma in years. Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she's still sick. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. But I told you already, it's none of your business. What's going on at Sana? Did Yelis and Baravia resolve their wars yet? What were they fighting about again? Land? Witchcraft? I don't know and I don't care to find out. I have my own problems. Is everything alright, Hagos? I always wanted to visit your beautiful town. Why don't you go and see for yourself what it's like? Better than this rat hole. How is Evo? I'd like to know a little about your son before, you know, the marriage. What's there to say? Evo has royal blood and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can you just leave me alone? I'm trying to focus here. Okay. Garden. Of course she's not here. How are you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the man in the council chamber, father? He's a king too, you know. But you're a better king. He should listen to you. Yes, keep your voice down, pumpkin. She's not here. Astelia? Wait, there's another? Oh, agrees. Okay, those girls didn't even know what hit them, and we hit them hard. If it wasn't for your general, I'm not sure my plan would have worked. Take this gold as a thank you, Your Grace. +4, not bad. Bed chamber.
Ikana.
Darling. Lofsira is getting married.
Inu. Tavon. Anak. Inalo.
The Byron finance account. Lofsira will marry Evo, the Prince of Asana. I made a treaty with Talus marriage for her. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you'll find a way. Wait, Evo? That's good. That's great! Evo is a prince after all, and if Lofsira is married to Evo, then Byron can't do anything. Talus, he's just gonna ask for a different daughter. Talus' army might simply scare them away. This is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus, we need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations, and we need a band too. I'll take care of that. You'll see how treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lofsira know it? No, I came straight to you. You talk to her, I'll get on with the preparations. I should have talked to her first. Such an idiot. Such an idiot. I should have talked to her first. Lofstulia. It's you. There's something I need to tell you. Didn't I get seen it? So I'm going to be sacrificed? Did you consider any other option? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. The day I'm old enough, you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in a village having nothing to worry about. Being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. I did say on my terms, right? There's only two choices. One is fine, another one is on my terms. Right? There's no way for me to decline it. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out again, okay? Oh, come on. This is so unfair. Not now, Lostulia. And it, I'll do that later. But a lot of books, children be gone. You see? You see? Fine, we'll do it on my terms. Like, there's no choice. There's no choice. Provide a general. How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine. Okay. He's not happy with me talking. Okay, let's talk to Lord Surya first. Maybe we need to talk to Lord Surya first before the wife. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. Didn't I get to save this? Well, unless I didn't invite him. If I didn't invite the king,
Ina.
no serious getting married.
Istabo. Ista I Steve Olestin avant. Kuvina. Inoha. Ibana. Memo. Kabibas. Ivana.
Who knows what Radovians do with their wives?
Ivinala.
Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them up for dinner the next day. Give her time, she'll come around to the idea.
Ainiba. Ana. Aba.
Like, I want to say, what I want is for her to. What I want is like, okay, we will do it on my terms, okay, and we'll see whether she wants to get married or not. How are you doing? He's a king too, pumpkin. Goodbye. Throne room. Essen. I think that's it. Later that night. It better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Redovia has been spotted. Forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lucilia, Eric. We must do something. Send a general to check this. Send Stan. We need to see what they are up to. I don't want to send her to get married. I do want her to get married. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to invite the other lord. By the way, but giving me 3,000 is good. But I can't decline King Talus and Hey General, what have you learned? Rhodovians have formed stationary posts around our castles. Your Grace. Camps if you like. They are planning their move. Destroying the post should damage their ability to perform strategies, Your Grace. We now have prospect of an army. We shouldn't give them any advantages. You should take a look at the map, Grace. Send agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. You will need to send a general to eliminate the post. To see the post, open the map button below. Send the general by selecting Radovian post and clicking the magnifying glass icon. Exploring a location may result in gain of resources. In this case, we need to dispatch the Radovian post. You can send any agent to explore on any location. Post east. General sent. We will be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, you Grace. The Radovians post need to be eliminated by then, but we still need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between two might be tough, if not possible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Merchant. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me establish is up and running. It's doing so well. that it is not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. That sounds fair, right? It does. If I ask for more, then like the content is gonna go down. It does? I mean, of course. That's great. You're most welcome. So Danny, I'll get her pumpkin. I'm worried about Lucilia father. What happened to her when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happened to Dusty? What Dusty? Are you more concerned about Lucilia or her cat, Sadani? Both, truly. It's Lucilia's cat. She'll probably take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lucilia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? I would rather she stay. She should. Can you talk to her? Convince her to stay. Of course, Danny. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that would change anything. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. Peasant. They took our castle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left, but what's the good of it if there ain't a castle to graze on it? Can you help us, Grace? This. That should replace your cattle and get you something to eat for a while. That's perfect. Thank you, Grace. Let's talk to Rosulia. I don't want to... Let's go. Rosulia. Wait, she's not there? Rosulia is not here. Garden. How are you doing? You're king, why do you listen to the man in the council chamber? Yes, father? Sword? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Rosulia. She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Let's go. I don't really know how to. Since I can't go to the market, I just have to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Less talking, more fighting. Let's see what you can do. Just go easy on me, father. Ouch. Too slow. My turn. So tell me, Asalia, what's going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She locked herself in a chamber. What a baby. You did leave pieces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day too? I want to say no. I don't want my little girl to leave home so soon. The truth is, once you become of age, we will need to find you a husband, sooner or later. Guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her for that she's leaving me. But I feel bad for her. But who will I vex now? Sadani is too young. It's not the same. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up. I think we can do this again one day. Sure. I'll find you when I have a while. I suppose they'll be never then. We hardly do anything anymore. Talis would tell you otherwise. Trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Lucilla wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know. I feel it's best to give her some time. I will make it right though. Stay safe. Bed chamber. Darling, the wedding preparation going? I'm preparing for some handsome decoration. I hope Lucilla likes them. I'm sure she will. They are lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon, and there is so much to do. I think we're going to have roast duck and a collagen salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Losolia about it. I'll let you work on the preparation. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. I don't want Losolia to get married, but... So for now. Still fixed? King Talus. How's your wife? Oh, it's Evo. You find anything yet? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of these are useless. I invite the lady, right? Yeah. Next. Grab no week 6. There's still time until the wedding. Okay, map. Didn't I send? Oh, okay. He needs to come. Okay, there he is. There. No signs of Redovia at the east post, Your Grace. There was nothing left. Post west. Wait, cancel. I think it's north. Because, like, why would they cross? It's gonna be hard for them to cross the river, right? Lady Ada. Your Grace, you call for me? I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grafno more often. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thank you, what can I do for you? There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. He convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant, and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What do you want me to do? Let's say he does show to my throne room, and I recognize him. To imprison him. I don't want you to lose gold like I did. Once we have him in your dungeon, send a pigeon for me, and I will deal with him. I'll keep an eye for him. If I find him, I'll send for you as soon as possible. Thank you, Your Grace. Pietro. Oh, Pietro again. Your Grace, I think I know that they are after me. What are you talking about? Yesterday I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Have you seen Losulia, darling? I think she's locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding's so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to the preparations. Of course, sweetest. Soldier. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovian forest. Should we aid them in their time of need? Lieutenant General, we need to focus on what's important. I don't have any general. What do we have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness, work, most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. That might be useful. Here's the gold. I'm really curious myself. I got a bad feeling this won't work, and we're gonna screw up. Council chamber. Yo, King. I have this medicine. I bought it from a merchant. Apparently it cures everything. Do you think a mere potion from the market will cure my life? Her illness is more than just a headache, Eric. Maybe for later? Darling, how are the wedding preparations going? 3 days in 3 weeks. I can't believe how fast time flies. Rosita doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparations, so everything's on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. Do you think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eric. How do you think she would react? She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born. She can never find out about this. Dungeon? Okay, let's see our daughters. Sadani. Stacy. Let's check castle wall. Nope. Everything's fine. Enter. Save. Grab no week 7. Okay. General. Radovians come. We managed to dispatch most of them. Last one. Confirm. Peasant. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn, we've built our workers are happier and work harder. We can now plow much faster. I still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring something extra for the help. Contribute 1 gold every week to the kingdom. That's very generous. Our people will appreciate it. Please visit us if you ever need more help. Thank you, Your Grace. Sadani, why are you hiding? What are you hiding there, pumpkin? I said I can't. You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can have a cat, just not Australia's one. It's a snail. I found him in the garden and called him Smudge. That's an unusual pet and an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. That's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Lucilla didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. If I say this is gonna like push Dulcilia into a suicide, so like I don't want to do that. I see what we're trying to do here. I don't think your tricks are going to work. Dulcilia has to leave. She will marry Evo, and with that she will have to stay with him, support him. So there's no way? No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it? Smeary? Smudge! It's not that hard, father. He smudges, that's why. Yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go through council chamber for a while though. King Talus is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Peasant. Your Gash, I have a small favor to ask of you. Teeny tiny. Would you happen to spare gold, Ishi? 1 piece of gold is all I ask. I could get myself some more bush. Some bush, of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I'll greatly appreciate your help. He's such a drunk. But it's only 1 gold. Right? Right? It's only 1 gold. Like, okay, if think logically, like, okay, it's just 1 gold. The worst thing will happen is that he'll come back again. Now, what make me think here is whether it's gonna influence, badly motivate the others, or or that he's gonna get even more like, okay, for today asking for one goal, the next time we two goal, and then the next time, like, if we stop paying, they're like, how can you be so selfish, and then, like, he hates everybody. Like, he's gonna, like, spread bad news about me. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, and by the way, hello Raiden. What if I think that if I the best thing I hope for is that one goal I can increase the content. Oh, I think that's good. Fine, but it better be booze. Of course. What else? Booze. Thank you, your grace. It's a waste of money. But it's only one. Your grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Didn't guess a monster with their banners? No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. I don't have general. Okay, take the supplies. Don't stay for it. Sounds like Radovian has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Radovians, hopefully, and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure you'll breathe. Ah, it's this guy. It's this guy. Lord Ada told him. I was on my way to Hagoth, and when a bunch of thugs threatened my life, and I did not give them all my goods. And now I left nothing and nowhere to go, you Mexican. Is there a chance I can count on your support? Are you trying to fool me? No, your case. I'm telling you the truth. I got a bad feeling that we got the wrong guy. I got a bad feeling that's the wrong guy. Okay. Let's check out the dungeon. I really don't understand why am I here. You know why. I didn't realize you two know each other, huh? Like, if this game is really well thought, and like this is the real one, and the fake one is still up there. But the thing is that we can't ask any more questions. That's the trouble. Oh, the wedding. She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. I hope she'll forgive us this one day. Wait. What did you see? Everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? Garden. Sadani. How are you doing? Goodbye. Stay safe. Council chamber. Find anything yet? I got the medicine. You don't want to try. Any more? Nothing. Save and continue. What's happening here? The queen wanted to see you, Grace. No signs. We did find a hell of a mess though. They left gold and supplies. They must have gone in a hurry.
Ooga.
You call for me? Remember what did the thief look like?
Abakalivo.
Dirty cream apron, dark green shirt, and a hat.
Ana.
I found your thief.
Istana. Uba Astako. Uta Afakana.
Of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle.
Iva Ua.
Dark cream hat, green apron, right? Is that him?
Eka Ua.
With the Rhodopian post gone, I think we are ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Pietro, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying is, why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? Huh?
Ina.
Father, Lucilia, you finally came out. Can you please meet me at the wall when you get the chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course, I will see you there. Peasant.
Lasta Ua.
Your Grace, I came here to ask for your help. My father is very sick with fever. Help me, please. He's as pale as ghost and he shakes sweats all the time. We have tried treating him with fever, cold water, and poultices of butter, onion, and garlic. We have given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. Egad, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Your Grace, if we had a cord which available, she could handle these diseases. That's true. We should put out a word that we're looking for one. As for your father, here, I have this medicine. It's something stronger that you wouldn't find in a rural store. Really? That'll probably help. Thank you, Your Grace. Papa, here I come. Well, at least it's helping. Wait, do I have? The airline will turn green, but some, they'll turn red. Oh, that is him. Good. Later. We'll talk to Lucelia first. Lucelia. Oh, it's you. You wanted to see me? I'm sorry I shouted at you, father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry with you. I know, darling. I know. I love you, father. I love you too. I love you more than anything in this world, Lily. I know. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Lily. It's alright, Papa. I'll miss you calling me Lily. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding. Yes, I better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Don't want her to get married. Ah! Council chamber. King Talus. Almost ready for the wedding? We've been preparing this for weeks. We've booked a florist, bought the decorations, also have a live band. There was no need. I just want it to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decoration? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they are really about. Oh well, it's gonna be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Very well. How are you doing? Okay, King. Are you ready for the wedding? I just had one question I must ask your Grace. May Smudge come to the wedding too? Well, I guess. But you need to keep him very close to you, Sadani. I always keep him close, your Grace. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Losulia. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be alright, Pumpkin. Father? We're almost ready for the wedding. Going to be a banquet. Yeah, for you all, but not for Rosulia. I can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know, I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. See, Steve. Bed chamber. Darling. All the wedding preparation, everything is ready. Apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. I think the middle one, like the first one, just too flashy. The middle one is just nice, and this one is just too plain. Middle ground gown, nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold, we can't expect too much. Looks quite nice. That one's just too fluffy. I don't think that Lorsulia will be happy with that. It's not too bad, I suppose. I'll stay here. I think that's it. Okay. The kings of Devon and Atana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Radovia. Okay. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I enjoy the company, I'm sure. And damn it. Evo, are you alright? Of course, I'm pretty fine. Thank you, Your Grace. So, like I said, company, my wife, yes. Here's to that. Forgive me. Father, I said I should have made some kind of a speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. Anyway, you look very pretty, Lorsulia. Oh. If I say that like, ooh, Evo, he's a good lad. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate, you know that, Lorsulia? A bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that. I'll be on my way if you will excuse me. Tell this. About the Radovian. This seals the deal. Eric, you get the army, I get the full access to the archive. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. Why would you think that? You're a family man, aren't you? I don't think you want to let your daughter leave the nest just yet. Believe me, the other option didn't seem any better. And the party went on, everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. I looked for him here everywhere. I stirred every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sadani. The salad... Ah! Ah! Fudge! What is this Saladin's recipe? The dress is not half bad. I didn't know they had such a sublime taste. The snails are extremely undercooked. What snails? That's not part of the menu. What? The party went better than anyone expected. Listen, I think I'm wasted. I spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I'll take my leave, Eric. Tell us, Your Grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast. Drink at least one more with us. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young people. Until the ill-fated toast, that is. What? Eric, do something. Go and try out. Move. Talis was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. He's not. Is he? Father? Your Grace! Father? What? How could you? How could you ever allow this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful, but this? This is beyond our belief. You have failed as a host and you're responsible for the events of tonight. The king of Sana, Talis is dead. Evil, you are Talis' only son, you have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Evil. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Sana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you, and I will not be paying for your agent. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talis' death unless you can prove otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Devil will not receive any support from Sana. Lucida, pack your things. We are taking my father home. Wait, no, you can't do that. The wedding is over. The vows were set. The marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. What? What? To make agent available, you will be able to need to pay them. To hire an agent, click the button with their name. Where? Agent, oh, general stand. This is so... And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable that I remember anything. Surely you can remember more than that. You see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena was staring at Losulia dressed a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we're glad that your daughter has been found safe and well. I think I've examined all the guests, Your Grace, and we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Tell soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince evil to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talis must have planned out the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talis wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you'll need a very talented reason to murder the king of Asana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Radovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talis' evil's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince evil in time. As for our army, we will need to reach out to the neighboring lords, make sure to make allies sign treaties. Sounds like you're quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? Lures from Pendel, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise, food as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lures to renew deliveries and my man will aid you in battle, Your Grace. I see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lures over and see what we can do. I also mark up areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. I don't know when Radovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I've made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payments for our agents. We can expect them to work for you if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and they are the petitioners. Perhaps the servants will shine some light on the case? Audrey. Investigation progress. Ada. 7. You've called for me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drink, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear, I didn't know these drinks were poison. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Calm down, it's alright. We were just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, Your Grace, I know nothing, but the dungeon guard might know something. He mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I didn't know anything else though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search then. You may go, but don't leave Devon until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to our family. I sent him to get some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too down to find a way back home. Do you think you can find us him? There's no rush. General for 2 weeks? That's just too much. One general costs 9. So might as well give both. Grace now, go send all the little brats in the forest. We are getting rich. Huh? That's not it. Map. Give me a second. I feel like I want to redo the... Of course, that one just now is one thing. But... The wedding. What's the catch? So for now, that's all. Calm down. I'm sorry. I guess that's one less mouth to feed, although I miss his ugly face. Luba Wolami Kosano. Send to Wolami. General. And let's see. We have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly. It seems Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sadani would have made you ears fall off of all the questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It all makes you feel very small. On top of these rocks, there lies Hagos like a nest. Looking over everything, now I understand why they use the griffin as the banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me. Yours, Lord Surya. Lord Surya! Lord Surya. Atana can be pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Rosia. Tell her it's great to hear. But what should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some question. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. But I think she's happier now. Okay, I won't say she's happiest. I'll say that she's better. Yes, father. Oshira sent a letter. She said you will love it there. I'm sure I would, but if I ever get to leave the castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you have behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask about Ivo? What is he like? I can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there is any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Lucida was even considering dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her father. I miss her too. Yes. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? Yes, you do. Ah, Sadani's here. Losulia wrote a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want to say something from you? Oh yes. Tell her I'm taking a bed chamber. Mother let me. Or no. Tell Acelia. Tell Acelia read. Tell us. Tell her Acelia reading her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, pumpkin. So I can only say one thing. Yes. It's too big of a decision. I'll come. I'll come to you later. I think I'll. When I think of something good enough. Don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. How are you doing? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. Smudge. Dusty is gone, now Smudge is, well, Smudge is 6 feet under. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring without Lily. You promised you convinced her to stay. Is she ever going to visit us? Of course she will. Let's give her some time and settle in first, and then we'll arrange to bring her for dinner. Do you think she could bring Dusty? I don't think so, Sadani. He's a cat, and they don't like to be locked up in a cage for hours. I'll find a new pet before she comes then. Okay. Can I leave? How do I leave? Huh? How do I leave? Okay. Dungeon. How can I help you, Grace? I heard you know something of Tal's death. Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone? Saw someone? No, but I found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate after all. I never left the dungeon, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual. Check all of the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they could probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean anything bad to happen. Do you have anything to do with Tal's death? He'll be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? I got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. That's all for now. Remember the other guy that was in there? Maybe that if he's here, he could have told. I hate myself. Darling, what happened at the wedding? I have led on the investigation. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who was behind Talus's death. What I found? An animal tooth. Animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter. See if he can tell exactly where this tooth come from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I asked Audrey to put a word that we are looking for one. That's all. It could have been me. You think Lucille will be alright? Evil seems very upset. I'm sure she will. As soon as we found out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Evil. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call for a royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. Investigation progress. You can question laws. We We can question lots about the items we have found so far. Let's try a tutorial here. I'm not ready yet. Give me a second. Lord, some lord will provide gold or supplies in addition to the army offer. Lord offering shown to the right of the panel. Okay. Okay, I want to send lures here. Go for lures here, okay? But before that, I want to check out this Seek expert. The question suspect. The Dani? Okay, nothing. Okay, now we have... Okay, we have a choice whether we're going to send a letter, but it should be fast, but I think we have a week of leeway. Because I'm scared that they also use the messenger pigeon. Okay? Let's just write to him. Ask her about Evo. How is he dealing with his father's death? And say that I wish to give him my condolences, mentioning that we are working on finding the murderer. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We will anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Okay. Lures. Invitation sent. I think that's it. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger your army have, the more supplies. Yeah, this is what I was worried in the beginning. Okay, to pay army, pay button. Okay, if you don't pay the army upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. General will be available during battle. Of course, I'll pay. Are we going to have a battle? Without a doubt, I want to go for this. Okay. We'll gain 10 army per week. Okay, let's just go for it. Even though we are in the red, okay? Your kingdom ran out of gold. Ah! What? So like, I thought like... Serious, yeah. You can't go on negative. Okay. Then we'll just pay and continue. Grab no week 11. General. A nobleman visiting a local village had problem with folks stealing goods from him. He asked me to find the responsible. The search was hard and I brought them back to justice. The nobleman was grateful and he paid me with this gold. 11. Nice. Lurs. You've called for me, Your Grace? Animal too? LTM no host no shit. I'm not sure what animal could have come from. It's not much of an expert on beasts. Spice. You stopped supplying Branca with some resources? Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been speaking to Essen. He trades my spices with parses to get fortune dab. Some call it Dipu Dabu, but it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I heard about Radovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but it's also recreationally highly addictive. It's particularly popular among priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's life. I want no part of this. Shame I was losing sales though. Francis, that's far away. I've heard now. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Ethan's plan. Do not buy any oracle dust. And if you hear anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeon. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I am the first one to know. If you do the right thing, be sure that my army stands by your side when the war begins. Okay, I think that with it's better to go with him than Ethan, because like if I do that, okay, then maybe like the dust will be spread throughout the whole kingdom, and it's gonna get even worse. So like we're gonna create a population that relies on drugs. So I'm avoiding that. 100 soldiers, I can also apply with 6 supplies. I heard Ethan is selling dust near Kaski. The first step is in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. I will first talk to Ethan. Don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. Our progress? Something suspicious. Okay, that's all. But Lord Ethan, Your Grace, make sure Lurs is staying true before we decline Ethan's alliance. We can find Ethan on the allies panel. See you later first. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. How can I find out who it is? I have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and this is worse, right? How can I help you? Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I just saw a man. No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Grace. What if the person is listening? You should live. Fine, Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I was just so scared. Don't come here again. Wait. I hope that he come back again, Because like maybe like that person that he saw is very, how should I say this, important. I hate that Losulia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sedani. Mother said Lucina sent a letter and said that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lucina about the cat, father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he even alive? I'll ask about Dusty. Thank you, I mean, Your Grace. Father. Oh, Asali? You promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe you could try later today? Please? Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. The Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us help. I think it's better to send a general. Okay? Because if we send a general, we can actually like beat those guys up. That won't give us what we lost, but I suppose we could use that kind of help. Let's see the throne. got a feeling that I wanna. I think I wanna put that guy back. Pietro, is it? I think I wanna put Pietro in the cellar, and maybe you can ask him question there. Pietro, that should be no problem. I have this animal too. How can I help you? We both heard of enough of this. It's going to be alright. The god will be by the exit and will take care of you. I'll come and see you later. Can't promise anything. General. Investigation progress. We need to ask an expert. Pietro, how are you doing here? I feel safer here. I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. I have my friend here, and no one can come inside. I wish I asked you to imprison me straight away. I'm glad you feel safer. You're right, no one's going to come here looking for you. I owe my life for you, Your Grace. Let me give you my army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. You have an army? Wait. What? What? You have an army? What? What? Then what? Why don't you use your army to protect you? Oh my god. Yes, I know. I couldn't have tell them what's going on. It could have been one of them. Yes, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Pietro. Let the guard know if you need anything. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, 4. Feeling any better? 30 walls, steel bars, a personal gun. Oh wait, there's no way to run. Okay, let's go out. So it's just 4 gardens. Asalia, how's your practice? Are you ready? That was good. I know. Ouch, too slow. Have you heard about Sadani? What happened? I thought she should find a pet that actually can do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden ever since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the morning, I told her something took her bait. When she saw the huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword, she could barely lift it. It was hilarious, she kept hitting that poor skunk and it won't budge. Poor Sadani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream, she came and ruined everything. Sadani actually cried and when she found out that this thing was stuffed. Ah, Astalia. Come on, father, you have to admit this is funny. If I say not funny at all, that's like, you will never understand. If I say only a bit, they're like, yeah, I know I'm being being mean. So I think that's the best. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. She went here and better check on Sadani. 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 Your Grace, do you want to talk about the skunk? Tell me what happened. Well, I just got scared. I don't know what else to do. It was dark out there, and the eyes were shiny. I was worried I'll be mad for bringing monsters into the castle, so I just took Azalea's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, father. I hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Fine. Seek expert. We don't have anybody. Allies. It's better to call Athenis and deal with it as soon as possible. Like, if we get lures, it won't be that bad. Any place else? I noticed nothing. Let's just check. Then we'll go to our chambers. Then we will end this. I have a lead on the investigation. Some clues that might lead us to the person behind Talis to death have been found. That's all. Thank you, my darling. Training ground. Good. I think this much is... Oh, general. Bravno. Week 12. Etten. I have this animal too. I don't know, Eric. Perhaps someone who is interested in animals or creatures, I should say. I heard you need those spices for... Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use, more than anything else. Now, without a doubt, even if it have medicinal properties, like, it's still considered a drug. So like, I want to at least limit it, okay? It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we'll be profiting it. You just pass on, don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. In return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltoys that has some problem with the locals. Send an agent its way and maybe he could give us a hand. Just want to know. Selling, I'll be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I'll be sure to do right by you. I'll give you my men, gold, and supplies. I'm not going to help you. Never say never. You didn't say never. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I will throw you something extra for your effort. I'll throw you my hounds. They are deadly and precise. The Radovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I remembered something about the night Talis died. I had a fair bit to drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. But I did see someone in the garden that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, your Grace. That'll be all. We could certainly use his sounds in army battle, but as promising as trading does not, it could cause problems later. If we decide to help Larry, we can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer of an armory. We shouldn't allow dust sales in Tavern. Gods know what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost a family to this poison. Of course, Your Grace. In this case, we should aid Lurs stopping this nasty business. Send a general to Kaski as soon as possible to shut down trading site that he was talking about. And if we ever come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while just to discourage further sales. Lurs will be happy to hear this, so after we've done what he asked for, we should invite him over. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, Pumpkin? Your Grace, may I introduce you? The Stabber! Oh no. The Hedgehog! Stabber the Hedgehog! This reminds me of Isekai Oji-san, like 2 weeks ago. The episode is about Oji-san, like was so happy about meeting a hedgehog because, like, as you know, he's a big Sega fan. He's all like, oh my god, we're gonna meet Sonic, and then like finally like, oh, a real hedgehog. This doesn't look like the hedgehog from Earth, so like it's quite fun watching it. Stab? I wanted to name him Hanson, but that name is already taken. Like who? The other option was calling Squisher, but it doesn't seem like he would scare elf enemies. Underneath, he has velvet yummy tummy. You wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top is a whole different story. On top, he is a scary, stiff stabber. How did you come up with this? Do you know the tale of Hansen? No. Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly, unwanted, but one day he helped a king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever he greets him. Whatever greets him first upon his return home. It turned out the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hansen turned into the most handsome prince, with the biggest castle made of diamonds. This story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica likes this a lot. See, I'll turn Stabber into a prince. A prince? It's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, she can help me get Lily back. I'm sure she will like him more than Evo. And then she and Dusty can come home to the castle. Fine, keep the Stabber. Very well. Keep the Stabber close to you and don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber. It's the Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission and he is about to stab someone! At least she will be occupied. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Ah, a hunter. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any. Okay, they have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We are counting on your help from your general, Your Grace. Keep an eye on these bandits. Make sure Rodovians are not creating any further foes. If they are locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. No way I can help. Allies. Who can I talk? Lena looks quite good. Let's invite Lena. Let's go. Bed chamber.
อีกค่ะนะ
Darling. Lord Essen visited me. He's trading Oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lurch doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for the people. Both of the lords have promised to lend us army if we help them. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Do you really think it's bad selling dust is bad for people? It does have side effects. If more people start using with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with this with things going wrong. But then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think?
โอ้โหมา
I hear God servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Rodovia, if things start going wrong, you can always stop supporting Athens. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth
แต่
thinking
หนู
about it.
พูดละ
It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. Okay, I'll see you later. Let's go around. Garden.
เดี๋ยวหนูพูด
Stay safe.
ก่อนนะ
Council chamber. Sadani.
ไอ้กูละ
Pet stabber. Do you mind if I pet him?
ค่ะละ
Not at all, Your Grace. Just don't
แต่แล้ว
stab yourself.
地霸王，
It's not stabber. It's the stabber. How you doing, Pietro?
回来，
俾壓嘛？
佢話呀，
Looking around. I did send allies. I want at least, okay, what I want is a general, okay? A general. Seriously, I would like a general. I don't think there's anything else to do. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Okay. Training ground. We already have training grounds. Power general. Stable. No use having a stable if you don't have enough general. Okay, I think we should end it here. Okay, because like so many things. There's so many things. Okay, so it's best if we end it here because like I think that we have a year. Like now will be just like a quarter of it. Okay, so yeah, I'll end it here and I'll continue this next week. Okay, oh next week, tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow. I'll continue this tomorrow. Okay. By the way, it is kind of fun. Okay, it's way fun than I thought it would be. Okay. And I'll try my best not to load anything up. Okay. And with that said, I'll end the stream here and I'll see you next time.